Thank you. Let's get to some breaking news now. Former President Donald Trump is back in New York to face an indictment on a hush money case.
He landed there this afternoon where he's expected to turn himself in tomorrow. Dana Rebick joins us now with the latest.
Well, this really is all history in the making as all eyes are on New York. Trump set to become the first former U.S. president to be charged with a crime. The city bracing for potential protests. Mayor Eric Adams making it clear that violence will not be tolerated.
There he is!
Trump supporters waving flags lined the street in Palm Beach, Florida, watching the motorcade pass. Just before 12:30 Eastern Time, Trump left his Mar-a-Lago estate and then boarded his private plane, which took off for LaGuardia, landing about 3 hours later. The former president then headed to Trump Tower, where he will spend the night ahead of his arraignment tomorrow. A small group of supporters awaited his arrival there. According to the Associated Press, the former president is facing charges of falsifying business records, including at least one felony offense tied to hush money payments during his 2016 campaign.
While there may be some rabble-rousers thinking about coming to our city tomorrow, our message is clear and simple. Control yourselves.
New York preparing for Trump's arrival and potential protests in the city.
And although we have no specific threats, people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is known to spread misinformation and hate speech, she stated she's coming to town.
Trump supporters plan a rally in New York Tuesday morning. This all as Trump is in the midst of a third Republican presidential campaign run to try to reclaim the White House after losing to Joe Biden in 2020. Tuesday, we expect the Secret Service to accompany Trump to the district attorney's office in Manhattan, where he will be booked by investigators, which includes taking his fingerprints, and then head to the courtroom for the arraignment, where the indictment will be unsealed.
New Yorkers may see an increased police presence in parts of the city and should anticipate intermittent road closures over the next 2 days, particularly in Manhattan.
As always, we will not allow violence or vandalism of any kind. And if one is caught participating in any act of violence, they will be arrested and held accountable, no matter who you are.
Legal experts are expecting Trump to be released on his own recognizance tomorrow. He does have a speaking engagement planned back in Florida tomorrow evening, so will likely be flying back to Mar-a-Lago after this arraignment. Now, also important to note, media outlets have requested to broadcast court proceedings tomorrow. Today, Trump's lawyers filed an opposition to that, and a judge is expected to make a ruling on that tonight.
All right, we'll wait to hear. Thank you so much, Dana Rebick.